Claude just escaped a deadly betrayal by the Leonis. Now he's out for revenge in Staten Island. In part 1 we followed Claude's rise in Portland until Salvatore set him up. Luckily Asuka saved him. Now in part 2 we will dive into his new alliances in Staten Island, his final showdown with Catalina, and the shocking GTA 3 ending. Stick around for insane missions, new betrayals, and my take on that vile ending. Like and subscribe to catch more GTA stories. We start with the mission for Kenji, and Claude wakes up looking like he's about to punch Kenji in the face. But no, he just wants work, and Kenji says he needs to break some Yakuza guy out of prison and bring him to the dojo. No problem for me. I am requisitioning a car from the cops. Don't worry guys, I will leave it near the police station. Now we are planting a bomb in it. And after that we leave the car near the station, as I promised to the cops. We take this dude with us and requisition a new car from the cops. I'm sorry guys. And we drive this guy to the dojo. Don't ask why I showed up in a different car, let's just say there was a little trouble with the previous one on the way. The next mission for Kenji has a very loud name, Grand Theft Auto. We need to deliver the cars from the list to the garage within a certain time limit. Well, that's no problem for me. 1, 2, 3. Back to Kenji again, and this time he tells me they've got some beef with Colombians who are trying to screw them over in a drug deal. So my job, steal a Colombian car, pay them a little visit with some gentle persuasion, and bring the money back to the Yakuza casino. No problem. Excuse me sir, I really like your car with the tiger print seats, so I'll be taking it. We arrive at the meeting with the Colombians, quickly take care of them. And grab the briefcases full of cash. We also need to cover our tracks by destroying the cars. Oops. Well, in war everyone takes losses. Time to return the money to the casino. Again we take a mission from Kenji, who once again needs us to collect money from the businesses under his protection and return it to the Yakuza casino.
So we can enter it into the casino accounts.
1, 2, and when we arrived at the third business, the owner tells us that we are useless enforcers and that some guys have already taken our money, so now I have to rush to Portland and deal with these punks. So I grab my hairy balls in my fist and rush like a bullet to deal with those guys. In a very tactical way, I take out the thieves and grab the cash. And now I need to take the money back to Kenji. Okay. Overall, the missions are getting tougher, and I replay each one at least once, so I will replay this one too. Having done it all again, I'm taking the money back to Kenji. What the fuck? No, come on, tell me. Is this place cursed or what? Why do I get blow up there in a second? For the third time, I won't make that mistake again, and I will drive through the damn tunnel to that damn Kyrgyz Kenji. I get back to our Korean Kenji, and he tells me I did a shitty job and that the Colombian cartel is still pushing spank on the city streets, and I need to deal with it. What a mustached bastard. I've been busting my ass for him non-stop, but fine, I will do the job. Running people over in Definitive Edition is fun and satisfying, so I think this mission is awesome. And by the way, that was the last mission for Kenji, and now the map only shows missions for Asuka, so I'll be running errands for her next. And while Asuka and Maria are off shopping, I need to have some fun with the journalist who is messing with the Yakuza's business. And for this, we take a police boat and head out for the interview with the journalist. I head back to Asuka and she says I need to deliver cash to a corrupt, dirty cop. And this bastard makes me run 4 times from phone to phone all over the city just to meet me in a public toilet in the city's central park. Real secure hideout. And this cop says it's not him who is corrupt, it's the world that's corrupt. Oh, real philosophical thoughts, sure. And of course he says if we ever need work, we can always find him in the shitter. Without straying far from the toilet, I went back to Ray and he says some guy betrayed him and he wants me to shut him up. I flew to this loser like it was a fire and the grenade said nope twice. Finally nailed it on the third. Finally got the hang of tossing grenades and lobbed one under the garage. Run, dude, but you can't outrun the boom. I got back to Asuka and she hits me with this. Our cop on the payroll says there is an undercover cop on our tail too, and we've gotta take him out. No problem. Then I head back to our toilet gnome. Claude is hunting for him among the stalls, and here is Ray sitting on the can, barking orders, and now we've gotta help some soldier boy wend off the cartel. I roll up to the soldier guy and he's all chatty.
Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need.
So I grab some guns and shred the mafia. Now we can buy all sorts of toys from this dude, including a bazooka. Back to Ray, who's once again holed up in the bathroom. He's giving me orders again, and now I have to save another corrupt cop who's been up to no good, like throwing the rave parties in the morgue. There is a ton of dirt piled up on him and I need to destroy it. And here I just need to ram the car and collect the evidence. Oh no. I had to replay it. After stuffing a box of dirty underwear into the car, I blew it up. I get back to Ray and he's finally out of his stall, probably done shitting. Then he tells me I need to kill his snitch partner who loves to fish. I hop on the cop boat, and if you didn't know, that's how fishing's done. That's what I call a handy life hack. After a little chase, this dude blows up. I roll up to Ray again and he tells me I'm a total moron because the dude who blew up on the boat somehow survived. Now I've got to finish him off for good. Fine, I'll go do it. We catch up to the ambulance hauling this bastard and ram it. He tumbles out, but damn it, bullets won't get through that armored body cast. I even try running him over, but finally I had to blow him up. Now I've arrived at D marker, and it turns out it's businessman Donald Love. He's asking us to save his Asian friend. Yep, the same old guy who rode with Claude to prison. Turns out the cartel kidnapped him to extort cash from Donald, so now I've got to go rescue that geezer. And there he is. I successfully drive the old geezer to the drop-off. In the next mission from Donald, he asks us to start a war between the Colombian cartel and the Yakuza by killing the Yakuza leader Kenji to crush the real estate prices. Well, fine. I never liked that Kazakh anyway. We need to find a cartel car, but it turns out I already drove up in one, so I head straight to the Yakuza. We spot our Uzbek in the parking lot with his goons, so I slam into him full speed with the car and pull off a wild jump from the roof. And now we destroy the car to get rid of the evidence. Yep, that's exactly how I planned it. No, I didn't flip over because I've got clumsy hands and can't drive a car. I get back to Donald Love and he's there with the old man, both of them grinning like idiots. Donald tells me he's cooked up some genius plan to smuggle banned goods. A plane's gonna fly over, drop packages into the water, and I've gotta to collect them all. Truly mastermind stuff. I hop in the boat, and if anyone knows what kind of stuff could be in those packages, please drop it in the comments. Every package I snag in the boat cranks my wanted level up by the last one. I've got 6 freaking stars, so I hit the boat on the road to swap for a car, but there is this cursed semi-truck nearby that won't fit in a damn spray shop. So I grab a dinky ride, slap a new paint job on it, and cruise away like a pro. Easy. Right then, a new mission from Ray pops up, but I will finish with Donald first. Now this businessman says the cargo I grabbed was just a decoy, the real goods are still on the plane now parked at the airport, and I've gotta get it. Alright, I take my head off, the plan wasn't half bad. During this mission, they fix the bridge leading to the third part of the city, where the airport's located. Turns out those cartel bastards are already here. And, of course, there is jack shit left in the plane. But we check out the car and figure out that ones like it are at the construction site in the second part of the city. I'm flying to the construction site like a bullet to throw the cartel a good old bukkake party. And once everyone's down for a nap, Claude hops on the lift and rises up like a James Bond. And oh, surprise! At the top, Claude finds a hooker with her boyfriend. For some reason, I can't quite figure out, Claude fires into the air instead of just taking them out. And then, Catalina, being her dramatic self, shoots her partner and dives off from God knows what high into the sandboxes. Then Asuka shows up to the party, thinking that mustache bastard killed her brother. She has no idea it was actually Claude, so she basically tells me to come back later. The upcoming missions for Donald are pretty grim. The first one has you escorting Donald's associate and a truck full of cargo in an armored vehicle to a safe spot, all while fighting off waves of cartel thugs. Next up, you've gotta play the role of bait, running from the cops with a full 6 stars wanted level, surviving for a whole 3 minutes. Not exactly a walk in the park, I will tell you that. And once again, when I came back to Donald, he was gone. Your guess is as good as mine, so drop your theories in the comments. Personally, I think he took off on vacation with some ladies aboard his fancy yacht. After that, Ray pops back up on the radar. He says the nice fellas from the FBI want to relocate him from a public toilet straight into a prison cell. Naturally, he's not too thrilled about that idea, so he asks me to drive him to the airport instead. And after I drop that clown off, he hands me the keys to his stash, a whole pile of weapons and a military-grade jeep just sitting there waiting for the action. Now I'm heading back to Asuka at the construction site. She's already squeezed some info out of Catalina's boy toy. Turns out that bitch hired 3 squads of hitmen to take me out. Asuka's plan? I play the bait and lure those killers straight into a trap. No problem, I'm always up for a little ambush. I pick up the trail of the hitmans, first one, the second one, and lead them straight into the trap, like ducks in a row. After that, I make a quick run for the third group of hitmen, and just like the others, they were taken out with ease. I head back to our Japanese associate, who is still busy squeezing info out of Miguel. Now he's saying our ex is pushing Spank through coffee stands. Great. Our job? Track them down and wipe them off the map. We start by taking out all Spank stands in Staunton Island first. One by one, no mercy, no leftovers. After that, we wipe out all the remaining stands in Portland. And finally, we take all the Spank stands in Shoreside Valley. The last nail in the coffin. I head back to Asuka and guess who's there? Maria lending a hand. She's surprisingly happy to see me too.
Hey, babe!
Asuka tells us that Catalina is flying in a shipment of drugs by plane, and it's my job to shoot it down from a boat and collect all the goods. No problem, I got this. I park the boat and wait for the plane. There it is, the damn crop dusters finally coming in. And of course the Spank starts dropping from the sky. I scoop it all up and head back to Asuka. And when we return, we are hit with the terrible news. The mustached guy and Asuka are dead and Maria is missing. A note reveals the ugly truth that Catalina is behind all of it. She's taking Maria hostage and wants $500,000 for her release. So I'm racing like a bullet to save my love. Cartel security gives Claude a look over. We spot the beach, and yeah, she really does have Maria. She checks if the money is all there, then hits us with the classic "ha ha ha, I fooled you, kill him." Claude pulls out the gun in slow motions and the chase is on. She takes off in the chopper and I'm right on her tail, fighting my way through waves of cartel thugs. One wrong move and they will shoot you in the back without hesitation. As I finally close in on Catalina, she jumps back in her damn helicopter again. But I'm done chasing, it's time to end this, I'm going to finish her off. She blows something up, but I don't give a damn. I finish off the thugs and save my chick. I grab the RPG and blow that bitch out of the sky for good. Beautiful, huh? Romantic even. And under some calming music, we see Claude and Maria walking off into new life together. And just like that, GT3 comes to an end. And that's the legendary game give the birth to entire genre. I had a blast playing it, and if you enjoy it too, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. This was Kozak, see you in the next one.